Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 6th episode of Abenobashi Mahou Shoutengai. So, in the last episode, we had a fun adventure in Dinosaur Land. We discovered that Satoshi is actually a dinosaur otaku, a dinosaur enthusiast, which was surprising, to be honest. And Muna wore a very nice outfit, basically being a Tarzan of the jungle, whereas Sayaka was a bit more of a going for a queen, a status queen type deal, which, you know, each of them going for their own calling in life, clearly. And they had a pet Triceratops Trispots, which seemed like a pretty cool pet. I wouldn't mind having one myself, probably fairly expensive to feed, and once it gets to a certain age, it might be difficult to house in your bedroom, but be cool nonetheless. In any case, this next episode should be going for some hard-boiled stuff, so I'm expecting like criminal organizations in the Abenobashi shopping district, which, yeah, should be fun. I don't know if we're going to be like seeing Sayaka or Muna, probably Sayaka as some kind of big old crime boss. Maybe Muna will be some kind of ally, like a cop or something, I don't know. In any case, let's get into it and find out. 3, 2, 1, play. We shall. You know, I kind of want to see one of these episodes where they're just like on an underwater version of home. Maybe they have gills or something. That could be fun. I mean, depending on how creative your writing staff is, you can make quite a few episodes of the show. And it wouldn't feel like, you know, artificially lengthening it or anything, because that's the whole premise of the show, going from place to place each episode. There's a new adventure every episode. In a new place that's a little bit like home, but not really. So you could easily, with a formula like that, have a lot of episodes. Treat our goblins. But yeah, one day they'll get home, I'm sure. I also kind of hope we have an episode where, for most of it, it seems that they actually didn't make it home, but somewhere near the end, so there's some kind of big reveal, like, oh my god, this isn't actually home. This is secretly a similar but slightly different alternate dimension type thing. That'd be fun as well if it was like a full-on fake-out episode. Yeah, because that's when the anime started. Oh yeah, that poor dinosaur. Like Muna needs a good reason to appear. Be gone, evil phone. And here we go with a very different episode than the last one. You don't have to tell me that. uh, in other words, it had its way with you. I can't take this seriously. Look, we found our Pochi of this episode. Try to be hard-boiled now. She gonna get kidnapped? No. Yeah, always know when to pull out. Better than I am right now. Flat feet. So yeah, basically, like, mob families facing off against each other. That running animation. Yeah, the different gangs. It's a fine-looking pelican. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Are you old enough to be in here? Because I feel like you're not. Of course not, I just wanted a drink. Getting too close. I see your liver spot. I need an adult. He's far too incompetent to be a spy. Oh, really? Well, apparently you're an expert sniper. I didn't know that. I... It's a bit of a logical leap there. No problem, but please don't call me that ever again. So, yeah. So she's on the police side of things, basically. Is that gonna be Munamuna and Sayaka? Well, that's Munamuna, and that's Sayaka. It's like cosplay, really. But I like where Sayaka's face is. That's on point. You voluntarily did that. Slightly. Far superior to Charlie's Angels. Yeah, the Pelican family must be stopped. I can venture a guess. Like, possibly certain magazines aimed at adults. Really? Snail prohibition. My god, not alcohol, just snails. I can't kill my grandfather. No, dude, it's pretty obvious. Oh yeah, that's the idea. People die when they are killed, you know? uh, he's gonna be doing the real sniping in a very French manner. Oh, is that the real Regaligo? Yeah. No, it was your misunderstanding. He just didn't clear it up. He's very much suspicious. Yeah, that's a bit odd. They could still kill you. Yeah, not really for sniping. Unless you're really good with it, then maybe. Yeah, suppose it's sniper expert. His rifle is my wife. Well, clearly they have to have a sniper duel to find out. Whoever wins and lives is a proper sniper. Oh, I guess this is a safe way to do it. He knows his guns, which is impressive considering the Japanese citizen, where guns are illegal if you're not a cop. Don't stick it at me. And hopefully the safety's on. You shouldn't hit somebody holding a loaded gun. Doesn't really sound like an expert sniper. You could very easily call that a lucky shot. Ouch. Well, those are two very different weapons. I'm not even sure this is a fair fight. That one's not really meant for accuracy. Acme. Oh my god, that's great. uh... He is clearly the true sniper. Ow! Well, then you'd be dead if he shot you there. What just happened? So no changes, really. So apparently he's just an inflatable person. Is he? Yeah, as opposed to, alcohol. I mean, it's a fine outfit. I got no complaints. Good. Good woman. You do that. uh, Clearly she's a brain to the outfit. You're gonna be wearing it. Yes, right here. It's fine, don't worry about it. Just move the camera over there. The cameraman's doing a poor job. Uh, that's a good point, yeah. There's no going back once you become a comic relief character. A roly-poly. Here we go. She's made her entrance. Hopefully she's gonna be stripping as well. More so than you. She actually is singing. Wow. It is a nice dress. Still want her to take it off, but nice dress anyway. uh, was her chest always that big? Yeah, she's too attractive to be a comic relief character. Oh no. You've been spotted by the expert sniper. We can't hear the singing over the gunfire. Please keep it down. That thing is so inaccurate. Well, they have no problem doing it. And he's been deflated as well. I should have seen that coming. Party's over. We'll be confiscating your snails. We'll leave it to you, Muna. You got this. It does, it kind of loses some of its hard-boiledness when you just have the shock characters do that. But the show is at the forefront of comedy, so it makes sense. I'm trying to enjoy the stars in peace. Eutis, I think that is. Drama out of nowhere. Is that why they keep getting stuck in different worlds that aren't home? Yeah, making it very clear there's something between these two. Please don't let us join the show. I bet you do. Are you gonna deflate him too? Oh wow, he's actually bleeding. Now he's deflating, okay. It was just delayed. True enough. I think chibi would be a better word for it than kawaii, but... You can only act so cool when you look like that. And shit, Muna ruined it all. Here, kid, have a snail for the road. So yeah, unlike our main characters, he voluntarily goes from words to world to world. Yeah, but he's not reliable, yeah. I wouldn't go that far, but they are all weird. Huh. Yeah, so why? Oh, really? Well, actually, that makes sense, because she was gonna move away. And if he goes back there, he'll lose her. That makes sense, actually. That realization actually gave me chills. Because this way he can continue to spend time with Arumi. I mean, I could just be jumping to conclusions, there might be more to it than that, but... Yeah, he's always in a bad mood. Yeah, you know the drill. This is episode 6 after all. Wow. Yeah, that place you totally want to go to. Yeah, are you thinking that's Satoshi? Uh, he walks into that one. Okay, so that's the theme. It's all things he likes. That explains a lot. Making it very clear he's the reason why. Because the dinosaur thing would probably be the biggest hint that this was a thing. But I didn't really pick up on it. Yeah, it's because he wanted to explore new places that he would like. Because he likes dinosaurs, he likes mechs. I can't believe I didn't pick up on that sooner. Exactly. And he would like video games as well. Like, I can't believe I didn't pick up on that. Well, it does seem a little bit fun, though. You gotta admit that much. Let's be honest, they were never normal. So there's a chance I'll go back to the real world this time. I'd say a 50-50 chance. Though if they are going places that he would like, I'm surprised we haven't went to like a really lewd one, like a hot spring paradise or something. You know. I know this isn't me we're talking about, it's him, but he's gotta have some interest in that as well. But anyone who's watched a lot of my videos can kind of guess the general idea of a world I would like to go into. So that was the 6th episode of Abenobashi Mahou Shoutengai. And this episode, it was our hard-boiled episode, and the episode started out with our two main characters, Satoshi and Arumi, have a very uncharacteristic personality for them, like very much acting the hard-boiled role. Like it just, because I know these characters usually act, I just couldn't take that seriously. It was like a serious comedy type thing, but yeah, they were kind of, that was kind of interrupted, and then they were split off. Now, initially, I thought it would be like a couple of crime families, gangs fighting each other. But the episode is more about the police fighting the specific gang family, the Pelican. And Arumi kind of got brought into them and got to do some police cosplay, which I certainly approve of. And you had Satoshi kind of join up with them because they kind of mistook him as some kind of legendary sniper, but he was not, although he did seem to be somewhat knowledgeable on the guns. And eventually, the other guy that was the potential to be this legendary sniper shows up, and they kind of had a bit of a battle. And Satoshi actually did better than him because he had a better weapon for it and had luck on his side. So he kind of got that. Although he did get shot and deflated, yeah, that's what happens when you get shot. The air just comes out and you become more chibi. I happen to be an expert on biology, and I know that's how it works. But unfortunately, that also meant he got turned into a comic relief character, which is like a fate worse than death when it comes to any work of fiction, really. And they're selling snails because of the illegally selling snails because of the prohibition, as opposed to reality, which is like an alcohol prohibition. Because in America, they tried to completely outlaw alcohol, and it did not work. People just illegally produced and sold it, and it kind of brought out mafias and stuff like that, criminal organizations like that, and it just didn't work in the slightest. But it was alcohol, not snails, so they kind of opted to do their own thing here. I personally would never eat a snail. You couldn't pay me enough to eat a snail. But hey, if people are into it, hey, more power to them. And Arumi actually got to put on a nice dress and sing for them, which was a good scene. I enjoyed it. I was still hoping she would strip, but she didn't. I guess she's too classy of a lady to do that, you know. I would have liked Muna to do it, but she didn't do it either. She was busy with dealing with some drama, romance stuff with Eutis and all that. He was just trying to do some stargazing. Like, no matter what world he goes in, he can never seem to catch a break. But yeah, we had tons of gunfire, lots of people getting shot, lots of people deflating. Eutis got shot, and he actually started to bleed at first, so I thought, oh, maybe this is going to be more of a serious death, but no, then he deflated afterwards. But yeah, in the end, he did help them go to the next world. However, the biggest thing with this episode, the big reveal, is that the reason why they haven't successfully gone home yet is the fact that one of them, Satoshi, doesn't want to. Because when he goes there, Arumi's going to move away. That was a big conflict in the first episode. He was sad about that because nobody wants their cute childhood friends to suddenly leave them. That's a really sad event. So they just kept going from world to world. Each one was a place that Satoshi had an interest in. And I pointed this out in the reaction multiple times, but I cannot believe I didn't pick up on that. Because we had the video game world. Video games, I'm sure Satoshi likes them. You had the space mech sci-fi one. He likes mechs. He said as much in the episode itself. He likes mechs. And then there was the dinosaur one. He straight up had all this knowledge about dinosaurs, and he was an enthusiast for it. That's when it was like painfully obvious. Like, they kept making it more and more obvious that these places they were going to were places that Satoshi liked. Like, they kept making them more and more obvious, and I still didn't get it. Like, I really feel like an idiot. But once he actually pointed it out to me, yeah, that suddenly everything made sense. So I assume the reason why they're going to different worlds, but they're all essentially the Abenobashi shopping district, is because that's a fusion of what they each want. If Arumi wants to go home, Abenobashi, Satoshi wants to go to cool places that he would dream of going to, so maybe those mesh together into a combination of the two, that's kind of my theory on that, why that works the way it does. When we actually got ready to go to the next world, Arumi had a bit of a conversation with Satoshi, trying to get him to admit the wrongdoings he's done, pretty much. And yeah, she tried to pretty much convince him, okay, can we go home now, please? Like our real home. We can't do this forever, man. You can't put off reality. So there's a chance they'll actually go to their real world next episode if she did get through to him, but probably not, because we do have a few episodes left. And I know some people want me to watch like the previews for the episodes, and I don't deny that they're funny. They probably are funny and worth watching, but when I do a blind reaction, especially, I kind of want to stay as blind as I can. If that makes sense. So that is usually what I try to do. Previews by their very nature are very spoilery, so usually if you want to have the maximum experience, the maximum unspoilered experience, usually you want to avoid that. I mean, some shows are better about it than others. Some are really bad. They'll just spoil really a lot of the episodes. Some are minimalistic on it, but you don't really know what it's going to be until you actually watch it. But yeah, I await the next episode. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.